99 something. Hi, sweetie. How's it going? But he did get a 98. You want to be front and center and lead us?
No.
Yeah.
That's
There's a
no.
place right up front for you.
No. She keeps saying that.
What
It's
about
really
that?
intense.
Or this?
Wherever. I don't just not.
Let the. I'm sure she'll be leader of the pack. Birthday girl.
I threw my back out, so
Oh no.
I gotta kind of hide actually.
Okay. I can scoot up.
I'm not the best. I haven't been doing yoga.
Morning, everybody.
Are we getting close to?
Well, we're live right now.
Oh, we're live. Here we go.
I love how you tell us after.
Steve kind of knows we're awake.
Wanted you to.
Are you okay in the sun?
Yeah, I want to be in the sun.
Would you like some blocks?
Sure.
Just in case? Maybe just for show. Did you want some blocks?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I think I'll
Unless we need them for your. Well.
No. I just bring them for
Oh my God.
show.
That's great.
Welcome, everybody. We're gonna get started in about 1 minute here. You want some water, Cobra?
I told her what time it was.
How's the alignment now? We kind of moved.
About 10 minutes. I'm just off sassafras, like 1 minute off the freeway. So I just get right on the freeway then, and then.
Good.
GPS.
Good right here. Good.
7.7 miles.
Oh.
You know, I've been to the house before, but I thought when I left, drove. Like, I don't know, but.
It
not
feels
very
out there
far.
because it's like away from the beach and in the mountains almost.
Oh, hey there. Mommy. Hi. The ear thing came out.
Welcome, everybody. I'm going to start in about 30 seconds here. Thanks for tuning back in. Namasteve here with some good friends, Christina, Caroline, and Terry. We've got Nicole and, Janelle joining us here today. A little flustered here today, everybody. Different on location. When you're on location, everybody, something always, goes awry. But hey, listen, thank you for tuning back in, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're just about to get started. 30 seconds here. For Caroline or Caroline?
Carolyn.
I'm a little batty today. It's your birthday today?
Coming up.
It's your birthday, yeah. It's
We
Karen's
should sing
birthday.
on live.
Yeah.
Damn,
Right.
let's get started.
Here we go, everybody. Once again, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning back in. Namasteve here, Namasteve Yoga. I want to thank my good friend Janelle from Lotus and Luna. If you are not familiar with them, sarongs, bracelets, awesome shop on Garnett in Pacific Beach here. I got my friend Terry, Christina, Carolyn, not Caroline, y'all, and Nicole here. So listen, thank you for tuning back in, everybody. It's Saturday morning. Let's just get started really easy in child's pose, please. If you're new to the channel, you'll get familiar with this isn't a stick, everybody. This is a social distance adjuster, okay? And I've gotten quite fond of this, by the way. When I go back to teaching in the park, when I go back to teaching in studios, I'm bringing this with me, y'all. So, child's pose. Separate your knees to a degree that suits you. Sink your hips back, let your forehead rest down. And we begin straight away, the same way we begin every single class here. And there is method to my madness, everybody. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. And then nice and slow together, we'll inhale through our nose, fill up. And exhale through your mouth, clear it out. 2 more just like that, everybody. Inhale through your nose, fill up, nice and deep. Exhale, clear it out. And we got one more. Inhale. And exhale, clear it out. Beautiful, everybody. Let's seal our lips. And then together we breathe in through our nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We just want to find a rhythmic pace, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. It's our Saturday morning meditation that is really based on this deep breath in and this a slow breath out, y'all. Now, continue to breathe. Continue to work on a pace of breath that's going to be stable, that's going to be sustainable throughout our entire time here on our mat. So again, there is method to my madness. I start out every class with that for a couple reasons. For one, I read somewhere in a study that it only takes 6 breaths, 6 mindful breaths to change your entire state, your state of being. Right? So we took 6 breaths together, and I also do it just to kind of develop a habit. So hopefully when you come to your mat, you know, you can do those 6 breaths and just start to drop in. It becomes something you do very, very often. Thank you for showing up, everybody. Thank you, everybody here. We got about an hour now. We're going to breathe deep, right? That's rule number 1. Y'all know that. You got to honor what you're feeling and know that you're in a different place physically, mentally, well, definitely physically than all of these people here. I mean, you might be in San Diego. Shout out to Simona in Italy. We've got Brazil in the house, Seattle, Arizona, Buffalo. Hey, I appreciate you all. Thank yourself for showing up to your mat here, everybody. That is key. Internal dialogue, positive internal dialogue is really, really key. And let's breathe. Let's do this, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, we're just going to inhale, ease our way up to our tabletop. That'd be all 4s, hands and knees. And as you can see here with Janelle, she's got her knees right underneath her hips, her wrists right underneath her shoulders. This is the blueprint for our next posture. So from here, take a nice big inhale, curl your toes, and then exhale, lift your hips high to the sky. Oh, first little ditty, we call it the downward facing doggy. Now, pedal your feet out, everybody. Do what feels right in your body. See where you're starting from on this Saturday morning. Breathe. Breathe really deep. Beautiful. When you start to settle in, everybody, and you want to settle into this first downward facing dog, let's do it together. Let's see if we can enhance this posture as much as we can. So Carolyn's here, she's gonna spread her fingertips really, really wide. And everybody, it's Carolyn's birthday, so drop us a comment, give us a happy birthday there. Leave me a comment. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, everybody.
While we're on Instagram.
Yeah, hit her up on Instagram. Okay, spread your fingertips wide. Now, feet are just about hips width apart. Remember, a little bend in our knees here goes a long way with you pressing your hips higher. When with your hips high and your head dropping down, what we're working on is just a long, straight spine here, everybody. This looks awesome. Now, circle your triceps in towards your cheekbones. Chin to your chest slightly. Let's inhale, right leg high to the sky. And go for it. Open up your hip. Go ahead and take a couple big circles clockwise and counterclockwise. Do what feels right in your body. And again, we're just... call it an integration series, everybody, an integration process. Again, we're seeing where we're starting from physically, we're starting to get into our body, but really we're starting to feel and trying to let our mind drop into our body rather than just being in our head overthinking things all the time. This is our haven away from that. Take your inhale, reach your right leg back up high to the sky. Oh, nice. And then exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Let's drop your back left knee to the ground. And then if you need to slide your left knee back, you see how Janelle's knee is way in back of her hip. That's what we want. So from here, you can sink your hips down and forward and start to get into your left hip flexor. And then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. And on an inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Good. Now, Carolyn, can I have you slide that right foot forward about 3-4 inches there? Awesome, everybody. Now, look to the sky. Drop your head all the way back. And then slightly retouch into your chest just to re-lengthen the back of your neck. Now, see if you can take your biceps back with your ears. With your fingers interlaced, this gives you the opportunity to really straighten your arms. So the more you do that, inhale, we lift, we lengthen, we lighten everything. We're pulling up and out of our waistline. And then exhale, your hips, your sacrum down and forward. Really good, Christina. Let's go 2 more breaths here, everybody. Breathe big. Inhale. Exhale. How about 1 more breath, y'all? Inhale, lift up, lean it back, breathe in. Oh, cobra. Exhale, great job. Release, take both hands to the ground. Now, keep your left knee where it is. Take your right leg extended straight back behind you. Now here you're gonna flex your foot. You're gonna spiral inward with your thighs. So this is a closed hip posture. And then inhale, look up and lift your right leg up higher. You can dip your stomach down a little bit. Exhale, knee towards your nose, chin to your chest. Push your breath out. Let's go 2 more just like that. Inhale, extend back, look up, breathe in. And then exhale, knee to nose, chin to chest. Maybe Carolyn can get it to her forehead. Oh, maybe not so much. Yeah, 1 more, y'all. Inhale, extend back, breathe in here. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. I haven't gotten to call many people out as of late. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. And then just take your left arm and extend it straight out in front of you. Good. This is our Sunbird Spinal Balancing. I rarely teach a class without this in it. It's got spinal strengthening, spinal lengthening, and traction here, everybody. Now let's go through our posture formula. Check 1, we steady our visual gaze. We call that our drishti, and we steady our breath. Check 2, you work on balance, stability, alignment, right? So make those minor adjustments you need. And then check 3 would be enhancement or refinement. We're lifting a little bit on our inhale, and then your heel presses and your hand reaches. So you're working those 2 points away from each other. Really good job here. Nice, Terry. Take an inhale, lift up a little bit. And then exhale, set everything down. Inhale, let's straighten your legs back to plank pose. High, push up, position, y'all. Steady your gaze. Right. Nicole here, she's going to keep a really strong core. And we're going to hold her here. Everybody else can drop to their knees. Let's everybody else drop to our knees. But see how Nicole keeps this really, really strong core for the next 10 minutes or so. How about 1 more big breath in here, y'all? Exhale, go ahead, lower all the way down to your chest. Slide your hands back a couple inches, untuck your toes. Tops of the feet are going to stay down, but see if you can engage your quadriceps. And when you do that, your knees are going to lift a little bit. And then inhale, just lift your chest up a couple inches. Baby, baby, cobra pose. Breathe in. Exhale, take her back down. So tops of the feet are going to stay on the ground. Inhale, lift up number 2. Kobrasana, Bhujangasana. Oh. Exhale, take her back down. Now number 3, you can set your hands down and press a little bit. Inhale, lift up, breathe it on in here. Exhale, take her back down. Last 2, everybody. Breathe with me. Inhale, lift up, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana. Exhale, take her all the way back down. And then last one, everybody. Inhale, lift up, and just make it really, really sweet. And exhale, take her all the way back down. Nice job. Let's inhale, press up to hands and knees here, back to your tabletop. If you want to go to plank, right? If you're feeling ambitious, go for it. And then exhale, curl your toes. Send your hips to the sky. The dogger. Go ahead, everybody. Let's just switch that up. Inhale, take your left leg high to the sky. Go for it. Bend your left knee. Stack your hip. And then take a couple big circles each way. See what you're working with. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, we're going to sweep it all the way through to your hands. And just drop your back right knee to the ground. Slide your right knee back if you need. Slide your left foot forward if you need. But sink your hips and sacrum down and forward. Interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. And then go for it. Sweep it all the way up. And lean it back here, everybody. You know, to the point to where your body is just feeling like, oh, man. Saturday morning, I needed this. More, please. Look into the sky, biceps with your ears. Careful there. 2 more breaths. In you. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in here. Ah, beautiful work. Exhale, release. Take both hands to the ground. You can keep your right knee grounded. Take your left leg extended straight back behind you. Flex your foot. There's that inward rotation with your thigh. And then look up. Dip your stomach down. Broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, knee towards your nose, chin to your chest. Push your breath out. Beautiful. Now let's go 2 more on your own. Your back right knee is still grounded, Nicole. And this is your spinal flexion. This is your spinal extension. These are kind of like your cat and cows, which we do a lot in the beginning of our practice. Nice job. Now when you're done with those 2, take your left leg extended straight back behind you. Take your right arm extended straight out in front of you. Deep diaphragm breathing. Very, very alive here, y'all. Man. In this Mission Valley, y'all, we're away from the beach a little bit. It gets hot up in Mission Valley. So I hope it's beautiful where you're at. Hope you're able to be outside, everybody. Hope you're breathing. Arm and leg lift up a little bit on your inhale. And exhale, see if you can stretch so long that you literally feel that space you're creating in your spine. Ah, beautiful. Nice breathing, Janelle. 2 more breaths. You do? Exhale. 1 more. Lift up a little bit. Yeet. Exhale. Set everything down. Now, I'll tell you what. Slide your knees back a couple inches. And this is our way to modify our chaturangas, which we come to a lot. Most of y'all know that. So this is almost like a tabletop. But here, with this modification, you want your knees behind your hips. So slide forward a little bit. There you go, Janelle. Inhale. Shift a couple inches forward. Breathe in. Exhale. Now lower halfway down. Keep your elbows tucked into your side body. Really good. Now inhale, upward facing dog. You could take cobra. You could always skip this, everybody. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. The doggy. Whew. Good, everybody. Hips high. Head dropping down. We're just going to move into a little flow. Most of y'all are very, very familiar with this. It's our Surya Namaskar A. Keep in mind, right, it's a breath-based meditation. We're just going to coordinate a little bit of movement to it, and it's not going to be complicated at all. So we're not going to have to overthink, overanalyze anything, everybody. Before we move, once again, I need you to thank yourself for being here once again. You want to do that often, everybody. Do that often. Now, take an inhale, bend your knees, and look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or just lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, now find a halfway lift here. You can take your hands to your shins, your hips pull back, and your head's gonna reach up. Awesome. Exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out. Now lead with your chest, everybody. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up high. Straighten your arms, lift out of your waistline, and this is helping to decompress your spine. And then exhale, fold with a flat spine. Lay your torso out really, really long. Take it all the way back down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. We call this Ardha Uttanasana. This looks really, really good. Exhale, clench your palms, step to plank pose, shift forward, lower halfway down, and you can drop to your knees if you need. Upward facing dog, just a sweet little back bend you never want to lose the ability to do. And then exhale, hips to the sky, Downward facing. Doggy. Breathe. It's a new neighborhood, y'all. We're on location. And I'll bet you about 3 or 4 Janelle's neighbors are like, what the hell is going on? We've got this guy shouting in the back room, doggy, stuff. And I don't blame him. Cobra, boogie. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. Soak it up. And keep it flowing free. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet. Is Cobra in there with you? Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, fold down deep, push your breath out. Now lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. And as you lean it back, think about lifting out of your heart, lifting out of your waistline. Ah, really good. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long. You can put a little bend in your knees. I certainly would. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway down. Good, Christina. Inhale, upward facing dog. Can you make it feel amazing, everybody? And exhale, hips high. Dogger. That dogger, y'all. Real sweet bud, y'all. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. Breathe, sweet. Inhale. Exhale. Move your breath in. And move your breath out. You're doing phenomenal. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Inhale, find your halfway lift with a full breath in. Exhale, fold, dive in, and empty out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. Lean it back till your body's just like, ah, ha, ha. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso along. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe it in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, halfway down. Upward facing dog, just a sweet little flow here. And exhale, hips to the sky. Hey, dogger. Nice job, hips high, head dropping down. Breath flowing free. If you can see this, Nicole still got this bend in her knees. Myself, personally, in my practice, I keep my knees bent. And, maybe I start to straighten them at the end of class, like last down dog or two. But the entire time, a little bend in my knees, and I'm really working on pressing my hips high and just creating that length in my spine. Take 2 more breaths here, everybody. I commend you for showing up. 1 more flow on your own. Surya Namaskar 8. You know it well. I know you know it. Add, skip, whatever you want, everybody. But breathe well. I'll meet you right back in dogger. As you can see, Carolyn, she does her halfway lifts, and she has her knees bent a lot here too. Just a really good, safe, and supportive place to be, everybody. nice, everybody. Y'all breathing? Inhale. Exhale. From here, everybody, let's all shift forward to plank pose, high push-up. Then squeeze your legs together and ground into your left hand. And inhale, we're going to roll up into our right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. So, left hand down, right hand high. Now, Crescent, shake your left side body. I hope you all saw that on camera, everybody. But it's her birthday. We'll give her a break here. Okay? If you need to drop your forearm or your knee to the ground, it's all good. But try to keep your hips lifted. Awesome, Terry. If you're feeling strong and you want to scissor your right leg up off your left, you can do that. Now, Christina here is modifying in a way, she's got her feet behind each other, so there's a little bit more stability there, and that's a really great modification. Now, take your right hand and reach it overhead so your biceps with your ears. Good, Janelle. Nice, Carolyn. 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach a little bit. You breathe well. Exhale, release your right hand to the ground. Plank pose. Take your right knee to your right elbow for 5. Good. And this is engaging our outer obliques. 4. Also helping massage our liver, our gallbladder, and our ascending colon. Last 3. Soften your face, everybody. 2. Inhale, send your right leg, breathe it on up high to the sky. Then exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee right above your ankle. Spin your back foot flat, and then inhale as warrior 2. Come all the way up. Warrior 2. Warrior 2. It's one of those days, y'all. I've been having one of those days myself, you know. So, deep into her front right knee. Now, check it out. Carolyn here, she's doing the same thing that I do in my body. It just happens, right? She's kind of leaning forward. So I'm going to have her just back up a little bit so that her shoulders are stacked right above her hips. Now, deepen in your front right knee. You've all been here before, everybody. Warrior 2. Let's inhale. Think about taller in your spine. Lift your chest a little bit and stretch your arms. Right, so we're active and engaged rather than just going through the motions and checking out. And then exhale, sink a little bit, breathe a lot a bit. There we go. One more breath. Great job. Inhale. Exhale, and then inhale. Start to reach and lean forward here. Exhale is going to be extended side angle pose. Extended side angle. So we've got a couple different variations going on here. Right, inside, maybe that hand could be on the ground. If you got a block there, that'll help you out. Always keep in mind this forearm and thigh is a great modification to keep you lifted and to stay narrow. Take your left hand overhead so that your bicep is with your ear. There we go. So we're gonna reach this, Janelle, and then turn your palm face down. There we go. And then roll your left shoulder back a little bit. Your heart open into the sky. Awesome. Beautiful, Terry. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let's inhale, reverse your warrior. And if you can stay in the lunge, great. If you got to straighten your leg for a second and come out and then come right back, that's cool too. Cool. Now, the more you lean back, the more that your front right knee is going to want to pull inward. So take a quick look. And we only got about 2 more breaths here, but see if you can aim true with your knee and point it straight forward. Great job. Adjustment. Great adjustment. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Reach it back, breathe in. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back, lower slow, elbows tuck in. Inhale, upward face and open heart, shoulders back here. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward face and dog. Beautiful. From here, shift forward to plank pose. Plank pose, squeeze your legs together. Ground it to your right hand and inhale, roll open to your left side plank pose. Vashisthasana. Steady gaze, everybody. Steady breath. Steady body, steady mind. Modify however you need. Skip whatever you need, everybody. But keep your breath flowing free. If you're feeling strong, there you go, Janelle. There you go, Terry. You can take your left leg up off your right. Take your left hand overhead so that your bicep is with your ear. Just work on that strength and work on your leg. 2 more breaths in. You do? Exhale. 1 more. Reach. Breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale. Release to plank. Take your left knee to your left elbow for 5. So on this side of our body, again, outer obliques, but you've got spleen and descending colon. 3. There you go. 2. Inhale, left leg, breathe it on up. And exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Virabhadrasana. Check 1, steady visual gaze, steady breath. Check 2, balance, stability, alignment. Just gonna lean your back a little bit. There we go. Check 3, enhance, refine, or modify. You know, maybe you can just close your eyes and think, you know, can I be active enough, engaged enough to feel this everywhere, every inch of my body, every cell of my being? Can I be calm enough to hold it forever? At least 1 more breath, huh? Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, start to reach and lean forward here. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Wherever you're at, make sure you're stable. Make sure this is sustainable for at least a couple breaths. Make sure you got sensation. And I already know you're breathing. If you went there on the other side, take your right hand up overhead, bicep by ear, palm facing down, so that's an external rotation in your shoulder. And as many of us know, the same one we want in our downward facing dog. So keep that in mind in our next down dog. We'll be there in just a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale it out. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your right hand on the back of your right leg. Look up over your left fingertips. Keep your left knee pressing forward. Keep it stacked above your ankle if you can. Really awesome here. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Drink it up. Breathe in. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tucking. Great job. Upward facing. Skip whatever you don't need. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees now and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes down. Inhale, now find a halfway lift, a flat back as you breathe in. Exhale, fold, dive in, push your breath out. Now inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Good. Now, if you can, your toes, heels, and knees are squeezing together so much it's going to feel as though you have 1 leg. Bring your weight back into your heels so your toes get light. Now, take an inhale. We're about to switch that. And exhale, jet airplane your arms and then lift your heels. So, obviously, we just shifted the weight into our toes. Beautiful. Steady gaze, everybody. Steady breath. Here for 5. Hips sink a little bit lower. 4. You could probably bring your heels a little bit higher, just saying. 3. Awesome job. 2. Let's go back to chair. Heels down, hands high. A big, beautiful breath in here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Diving on it. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Lower halfway down. Good. Upward face and open heart. Make it sweet. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe your right leg and send her up high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach you high. And then take the whole exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee above ankle. Inhale, warrior 2, open wide here. Exhale, extend side angle pose. Create a little bit of space and a whole lot of length. Inhale, reversing warrior. Big breath in here. Great job. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Just move through that flow, everybody. Inhale, heart open wide. Broad across your collarbones. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Left leg, y'all. Inhale, breathe it on up. Left elbow, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Inhale, second warrior, Virabhadrasana B. Exhale, lengthen, extend, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take it up and lean it back here. Exhale, windmill down, step back, lower slow. It's just a pretty simple Saturday morning flow. Upward facing dog, open heart, breathe in. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. A pretty simple flow, right? Nothing complicated, nothing to overthink, overanalyze. But, there's two buts, okay? But we're gonna leave no stone unturned. And these girls aren't sweating yet, so I feel like I gotta pick up the intensity level a little bit.
I was.
Huh? Inhale. Nothing like that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
we are actually.
That's cool. Inhale. Exhale. They're doing phenomenal. And I'm sure you are at home, everybody. I commend you for showing up to your mat. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Halfway lifty, a flat backy. Breathe it on in now. Exhale, fold or down deep now. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. And then chair plane, everybody. Lift your heels and sink a little bit. Inhale, back to chair, heels down. Lift your chest and stretch your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on it. Halfway flat back it. Breathe it on in now. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway. We call it Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward face in our Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, hips to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Your dogger. Inhale, breathe right leg and center up high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Then exhale, see if you can step it through to your hands, heel, ball, toe. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. Exhale, lengthen, extend, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior, take it up and lean it back, everybody. Beautiful. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, everybody. Move through that flow. You are doing phenomenal. Everybody, you at home, everybody here. Take the left side on your own, okay? Left side on your own. So you got left knee, left elbow, warrior two, extended and reverse. It's our Dancing Warriors series. I know many of you have done this many, many times. Breathe, everybody. Still a breath-based meditation. We just changed the movement a little bit. Over. Go ahead and lay down there. Good boy. Woo! Awesome. Downward facing dog. gotta ask, how's your breath, everybody? Is it more reflective of a state of rest and digest or fight or flight? Hopefully the first. Hopefully that rest and digest state. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths before moving on. Join us whenever you're ready. Inhale. Exhale, to the right. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Inhale, find your halfway lift, a flat back as you breathe it in. Exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high to the sky. Now, stay here on your exhale, slide your hands to heart center, and then rotate to your right. So hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Now take a quick look at your knees here, everybody. Your left knee is going to want to pop out and pull out in front of your left, or your right rather. And that's reflective of what's going on in our hips as well. So just do your best, no more, no less, to make your knees nice and flush. And the hips are pulling back, your head is reaching out, and then you're using leverage and strength to twist for 5. Good. Now this balancing transition in 4. Y'all. 3. Start to look down. Shift your weight into your right foot. 2. And then slower than you want to move. Inhale, pick your left foot up. And then slowly, slowly, slowly step it all the way back. Step your left foot back for Pavarita, Anjaneyasana, our rotated crescent. Now, if you need to drop your back left knee to the ground, or if you need to take that transition in like 8 different movements, that's cool. You can drop your back left knee down if you need. But we're going to work here for about 4 more breaths. So get all you can get out of it. Press through your heel, reach through your head, and use leverage. Rotation. Last 3 breaths, everybody. You do. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. This is it, y'all. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Start to straighten your front right leg for pyramid pose. Now, here's the option. Christina, if you want to drop that back knee to the ground once again. Christina had her back knee drop down, so we've got the option here to just shift your hips back and come to half splits as well. So a hamstring stretch either way. In our pyramid, as you see Janelle and Nicole doing here, you're pulling your right hip back a little bit. Just let's all take a halfway lift. Look out and lengthen out, breathe in. And then exhale, fold into your right hamstring. Drop your head down. And whether you're in this half splits, Ardha, Hanumanasana, or your pyramid pose, it's all good. Make sure you just got that right amount of sensation. 2 more breaths here, buddy. You do? Exhale. 1 more. You do. Really good. Exhale. Let's come back into a low lunge. So re-lengthen your stance if you need it. Let's pick our back left knee up. And then inhale your right leg high to the sky for 3-legged dog. You're going to flex your foot. Spiral inward with your thighs. This is closed hip here. And then go for it. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg and just bring it parallel to the ground. You can put a little bend in your left knee. I certainly would. I'd probably put a big bend in my left knee. Now find a halfway lift, everybody. Good. And then from here, let's see if we can open up our arms and just gracefully come to fly airplane pose. Nice job. Now all these beautiful ladies are doing this a lot more smoothly than I could probably do it. But, you know, they're just showing up where they're at. My yoga is not really pretty, but it is what it has to be, right? It doesn't really necessarily have to be pretty to be effective. Let's go 2 more breaths. You're doing awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale, option to reach your hands forward, a little bit more space, just an option. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward, three-legged doggy. Right leg, breathe it on up. Exhale, sweep it back through for low lunge, everybody. Look up a little bit, breathe in here. Exhale, walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, parallel your feet. And good. Feet are either parallel or toes in, heels out. Now, shift a little bit more weight into the balls of your feet. Drop your head down. Focus on this deep breath in. And this slow breath out. This deep breath in. And this slow breath out. Beautiful job. Everybody. Got a couple different variations going on. Right? We've got some chest expansion with Janelle. Terry here is getting a little twisty. And, make it your own. Whoa, we're going to come on. Oh. We almost had a headstand coming up here. She's thinking about it. She's still thinking about it. Here she goes. We've got some lift off. Yeah, there we go. Really, we got a tripod with Terry. 2 more breaths here, everybody. And you? Exhale. Let's go one more. And you? Exhale it out. All right. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift, lengthen out, breathe in. And exhale, walk back to low lunge, top of your mat. And then, this way, and then look forward here. Shift your weight into your front right leg. And on your inhale, come up to standing, pull your left knee up and through. Now you can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below the knee. Steady your visual gaze. Another option is just to swing your left leg, your left knee out to the left and move to tree pose. So your left foot will come to your inner thigh or maybe your inner calf, or even that foot can be on the ground like a kickstand. Steady gaze, steady breath. With your hands, you can go where you want to go. Awesome. For 5. 4. This is it, y'all. Last 3. 2. Let's take all our hands and reach them up high to the sky. There you go. Now keep your hands right where they are. Exhale, set your left foot down next to your right, heels and toes all the way together. Inhale, reach higher and grab your left wrist with your right hand. And exhale, lean to your right and press your hips to the left. So some lateral flexion in our spine. And whoo! Mission Valley, y'all. It's starting to get hot back here. Some lateral flexion. Really sweet, everybody. Let's go one more breath, huh? In you. Exhale it out. Let's switch it up. Inhale, come back to center. Grab right wrist with left hand. And exhale, lean to your left. Press your hips to the right. Now chin away from your chest. Dial your right shoulder back so your heart is open to the sky. Let's see if we can straighten those arms, Carolyn. There you go. One more breath here. That's perfect. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, back up, reach up, and fill up. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway, flat back and breathe. Exhale, just fold down deep. And then inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Awesome. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Rotation to your left. Take a look at your knees, everybody. Do your best, no more, no less. Hips pull back. Your head is going to reach out. And then use your leverage. Use your strength to get that twist and just get all you can get out of this. Here for 5. 4. Y'all, last 3. Start to look down. Shift your weight into your left foot too. And then slower than you want to move. Inhale, pick your right foot up. Slowly, slowly, slowly step it all the way back. However you got to get there, everybody. It's all good. Now, pick your poison and start to make those just really intelligent decisions on whether or not to drop your knee to the ground. Give yourself what you need. That's one of our rules. You want to separate your hands, fly your arms wide. We're down to about 3 more breaths here, everybody. Breathe well. Inhale. Hey. Oh, no. Exhale. Last 2, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Go one more. Take an inhale here. Beautiful. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Start to press your left knee straight. And if you're moving into your pyramid pose, you want to shorten your stance a little bit. Spin your back right heel down so that foot's about 45 degree-ish. Find a halfway lift. And as you do, left hip pulls back another inch. And then exhale, fold into your left hamstring. Drop it down. Good. We got this, again, option. As you can see, Carolyn here is doing this Ardha Hanumanasana, her half splits. Pick your poison, everybody. TT, Terry here. She went into full splits on the other side, and she's doing it right now. She's doing it again.
Woo!
Yeah. Last 2 breaths already, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in here, y'all. Really good. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance if you need it. And then inhale your left leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Flex your foot. Inward rotation, straighten your leg. And then go for it. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. Take your left leg parallel to the ground. Right knee bends at least a little bit, everybody. Find a halfway lift. And then go for it. Open up your arms. Come to fly. And feel that high. Breathe. Nice breathing, Nicole. Great job, Christina. Awesome. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Option to reach your hands forward and lengthen out. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Left leg, breathe it on up high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Look up and breathe in here. And then go for it. Exhale, walk your hands to the right. Walk your hands to the right. And then take this where you want it to go, everybody. You can do that chest expansion. Janelle's going there again. Carolyn's getting really, really wide with her stance to get not only in her hamstrings, but her inner thighs. Breathe. Give yourself what you need. That's what we're here for. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in here. Awesome. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale. Find a halfway lift. Flat back it. Breathe in. Exhale. Walk your hands low lunge, top of your mat. Now look forward. Shift your weight into your front left leg. And on your inhale, let's come up to standing. Pull your right knee up and through. Again, you can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below the knee. And I'd probably stay right there, personally. Other option, tree pose. Just take your knee and swing it out to the side. Bring your right foot to your inner thigh, calf, or on the ground. All those options were above or below your knee. Start with your hands at heart and then move to wherever you need to go, everybody. This is amazing. Last 2 breaths here. You do? Exhale. Inhale, reach your hands up high. Keep them there. Exhale, just slide your right foot down next to your left, heels and toes together. Our last time here. Inhale, reach up and lean it back a little bit. Ah, good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and push your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, fold and squat down deep. Come high in the balls of your feet. So lift your heels. Tuck your chin to your chest and bring your forehead towards your knees. Awesome. Let's unfurl our spine. Take your hands right out in front of you. Shift your weight into your heels so your feet come flat. And then sit all the way down and just lift your legs up for Vasana boat pose. Now, good. Everybody here has got their knees bent, which is really, really good. A lot of times you'll see people who try to straighten their legs and all of a sudden their back is rounding. Try to keep your spine nice and straight, your heart lifted. And I'll tell you what, everybody, let's bring our palms together here. And then inhale, lengthen your whole body. Lengthen. There you go, Terry. And then exhale to your left. Left side of your leg. Yeah, go. Inhale, lengthen. Come back. Exhale to your right. And let's just go back and forth, side to side. We're good 5-6 minutes. Okay. Let's go about 20-30 seconds here, everybody. Breathe. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. Let's come back to center. Take your legs out in front. Let's roll on our backs. Nice and easily, everybody. Roll it on down. Whew, great job. From here, let's take bridge pose. Set to Bundasana. Bend your knees. Plant the soles of your feet. The knees are above ankles. Shins are vertical to the ground. Press into your feet. Send your hips to the sky. Our bridge pose. If you're open enough and you'd like to interlace your fingers underneath you, shimmy your arms in, that's an option. Terry here's going into her full back bend or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Two more breaths here, everybody. You new? Exhale. One more. Lift up, breathe in. Separate your hands. Slide your hips to the ground. Pull your knees into your chest here. Good. Now take your left leg and extend it out in front of you. Rest it on the ground. Take your left hand to the top of your left thigh. You're going to press down a little bit. Now, you can keep your right knee bent like this if you'd like. Otherwise, let's grab our right big toe with our middle and index finger and start to extend your right leg up to the sky. Now, whether or not your leg gets completely straight doesn't matter at all. Now, with that, your left thigh, that little pressure there, you're going to keep your left hip bone grounded. So switch hands, Carolyn. There we go. And then left hand right here with a little pressure. So take an inhale here, and then just drop your right leg open to your right. And a little pressure with your left hand here on your thigh. Hopefully that's going to keep your left hip bone grounded. Great job, buddy. Now inhale, take your right leg back up. Slide your left foot in towards you. So bend your left knee, plant the sole of your left foot. Take your right ankle across your left thigh towards your knee there. Flex your right foot. Thread the needle around your left leg for our supine pigeon or supine figure 4. And then just lay back and pull it in. And breathe, everybody. We're winding it down, but there's still value here. So I want you to get all the value you can get. I want you to get all the benefits you can get. So stay checked in with me. Keep breathing. And again, we're not done yet, quite yet. But before you go, please make sure you hit that like button for me. Please share. Please subscribe. We're going to be back outside soon, everybody. We're going to see you at Oceanfront Yoga soon. Whew, great job. All right, let's take that into our twist. So release your hands, twist your right leg over your left. Drop your right arm open to the right. Look to your right and gently guide your knees towards your left. Awesome. Let's unwind, come back to center. Pull both knees in and neutralize your spine for a moment here. And then we're just going to switch it up. Take your right leg extended out in front of you. Right hand at the top of your right thigh. You can keep your left knee bent or grab your big toes with your middle and index and extend your left leg to the sky. Keep that little pressure on your right thigh. And then exhale, just gently drop your left leg open to your left. And we didn't get to, let's say, our triangle pose, right? So that's why we're here, getting this inner thigh, hip opening as well. All right, left leg back up. Slide your right foot in towards you. Bend your knee, plant the sole of your foot. Take your left ankle across your right knee. Thread the needle around your right leg. Lay back and pull it in. Two more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. More inhale. Exhale, all right. Gently release your hands, twist your left leg over your right, drop your left arm open, look left, and gently guide your knees to your right. Let's unwind. Let's come back to center. Unwind your legs. Pull both knees in. Rock a little bit back and forth, side to side. And then let it go. Let your legs fall comfortably out in front. Let your toes fall open and your palms just rest face up along your side body. Lay back. Close your eyes. You made it, everybody, but let's soak up a little bit more benefit. Exhale everything out. And then together, through your nose, let's take a big collective inhale and fill up. Exhale through your mouth, clear it out. Once again, inhale. Exhale. One more. Pull your breath in, fill up. Hold full. Release. Let your body take its natural breath. Let everything soften. Shavasana. You know, life is crazy, life is busy, everybody. Our minds are constantly wandering and jumping around. We're constantly worrying about things. Here, we really don't have much of that. It's a place of calmness, a place of peace, an internal quality of balance. This posture right here, this is what we've been working for the entire time, to get to here, to allow us to bask in this peace. There is benefit, there is value here. So take as long as you'd like. Everybody, you did yourself a huge, huge service by showing up to your mat here today. I'm extremely grateful to each and every one of you for showing up, not only online, but Janelle, Nicole, Carolyn, Christina, Terry. Thank you all. Janelle, thank you for hosting this. Please hit that like button. Please share. Please subscribe. Thank you for your donations, your generosity. I really appreciate that, everybody. If you need the Venmo, it's at Namasteve Yoga. Thank you. We'll see you all tomorrow morning. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste.
Oh, nice.